final, but I mean, you know, you have to be brave. If you're good, you know, and brave to get the ball and take the penalty, that is the most important thing.
But that's easy said than done, isn't it? You know, that walk to take.
Oh no, yeah, but you have to go. I mean, I'm not the most experienced on this, but obviously you have to work, you know, and take the penalty, and then you just need to go, I'm going to kick it, you know, or to the right or to the left, but you need to be 100% sure what you're going to do.
It's a tough walk. It's a lot of pressure kind of on everyone's heads at the moment.
Did you have a walk or jog? What did you do?
Oh, it's a blur. It really was, honestly.
It's a horrible feeling, isn't it?
It's a tough feeling.
It's the most awful one.
Chelsea have got some big players there who've scored some big penalties in.
Well, in the semi-final against Tottenham, I think Willian took one. He's obviously come off. You had David Luiz, Azpilicueta, Jorginho, I think.
Yeah.
3 good ones there, good strikers of the ball. You need to have that confidence.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Higuain, you know him well.
Yeah.
He'll take one.
I think you cannot change your mind, you know, in last second. You just need to go straight, thinking like, you know.
And players would have worked on this for 3 or 4 days now going into it. All would have taken 2 or 3 after training for the last week, probably.
Well, Chelsea are taking the penalties first into their own end, and it looks like Kepa has won the battle between him and the manager. Let's get back to Alan and Rob for more drama.
Well, plenty of drama already. Jorginho, whose only goal for Chelsea was a penalty on his debut, lines up the first one here against Ederson. Oh, and he's missed! A strange step as the last one in his run-up, and Ederson makes the save.
It's that little skip just before hitting it. Makes it difficult, really, to get enough power on the ball. Never gets it in the corner.
Well, Kepa Arrizabalaga, who's made himself something of a villain, has now got to make himself a hero, having won the battle to stay in ahead of Willy Caballero. It's Gundogan, and it's 1-0 Manchester City in the shootout.
Yeah, that's the way to take it. Nice, simple run-up. Make up your mind and hit it.
Chelsea, who won their semi-final against Tottenham on penalties at Stamford Bridge, can't afford any more slip-ups. Cesar Azpilicueta scored in that semi-final shootout. Has to score here, and does.
It's one of those when you hit them high, they're almost impossible to stop.
Well, if you were going to put your money on anyone to score in a shootout, it probably would be Sergio Aguero. One of his goals in his hat-trick against Chelsea came from the penalty spot. Arrizabalaga stayed a long way from his goal, presumably trying to say a few unsettling words. Aguero just about keeps Manchester City's advantage.
How did that squirm through? He's having a few words back on him. Oh.
Well, he's so keen on the mind games, you'd probably say you should have saved it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he should have saved it. Should have saved it.
Emerson, who scored in Chelsea's first match on the road to Wembley. Emerson against Ederson. And he gets it in the corner emphatically.
Just the power there did for Ederson. Again, he's got a good hand on it, or two.
Can Manchester City keep their narrow advantage here? Leroy Sané.
Well, I think Arrizabalaga owes his manager one here.
All the time he's trying to out-psych the penalty taker. Sané, oh, he has made a save! A crucial save!
Guess he's right. Goes early. He's a big lad. When you go early, every chance you're going to get your hands to it.
Well, will his manager be congratulating him at the end? He almost had to be kept away from him in the turnaround between extra time and the penalty shootout. But now that they have got themselves back on level ground, it's up to David Luiz to try and press home the advantage.
You would normally always fancy David Luiz in this kind of situation.
Oh, it's hit the post! Chelsea are back in trouble.
Well, that tells you everything. Hit it well enough, that famous side foot of his.
Well, now Bernardo Silva has the opportunity to give Manchester City the advantage again. And he does! They can't miss the next one, Chelsea. Pep Guardiola's team on the brink of landing the first silverware of the season, and it's Chelsea's star player who's taking on the responsibility. The man who won Chelsea the FA Cup with a penalty here in May against Manchester United has to score against City here to keep them in with a chance of winning the League Cup. It's all down to Hazard from 12 yards. Oh,
My word.
cool as you like.
To do that under those circumstances takes some bottle.
But if Hazard has shown bottle to keep Chelsea in it, the real strength of character here has to be shown by Raheem Sterling, who grew up round about half a mile away from this stadium. He's very much on home territory, and here he is one penalty kick away from glory. Sterling scores! And Manchester City win the first silverware of the season, the first leg of the quadruple that they are going for. And Raheem Sterling, who's had to take the slings and arrows of criticism throughout his career, showed his strength there to beat Kepa Arrizabalaga, whose performance on this day of all days is going to generate the most controversy. The joy is Manchester City, the despair is Chelsea's, and the ramifications